sure everything works. Going on break. Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the late stream. Just getting in late. Having uh, well, yeah, just got a little late start, so getting set up and everything. So, how's everybody doing tonight? The agenda for tonight is to go ahead and do the Tiny Tourney. Let me turn this down just a bit. So we're going to do the Tiny Tourney. We're going to continue that. If I just get wrecked and there's just no... I'm not getting any battles won, I definitely won't do 15 battles. I'm going to get right into it and I'll jump into doing those battles. And then if anything, we will either be doing Dynamax Adventures where I'm going to Shiny Hunt Rayquaza because I really want to get a Shiny Legendary before I play Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. So we're going to jump right in and just do this because I've been excited and looking forward to this. So I'm going to go with I didn't test the audio out on it, but we're going to go with the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl layout. And then when I go back to Shiny Hunting, we will switch and swap over to my Sword layout. Turn that down. I really wish I had time to like mess around and change the chat layout stuff because I really wanted to get chat on my OBS, but I'm gonna have to get some help with OBS and Stream Elements. I've been trying to mess with Stream Elements and get that sorted and figured out, but haven't been able to get that set up so that I can try to do it. I really want to get I'd like to get chat up on the screen while I play, but at the same time it may not be really ideal while shiny hunting, but we'll see. So we're gonna go in, I'm gonna just check these things. I feel like, let's see, was today the crackpot? And no, I don't want that. Protective pads. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I got just about everything from this guy that he does offer. But I always like to come back anyway just to check and make sure. Just making sure that the stream quality, everything is good. So I might look over here to my other monitor, but everything looks good. You know what? I'm going to turn that monitor on too. Just in case. And we'll go ahead and we'll do the lotto. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and we'll jump into the Tiny Tournament. I'm going to save it right here just in case. You know, I meant to run an ad at the beginning. I need to get better about running the ads sooner rather than later. We're going to go ahead and connect to the internet, and then we'll jump into those battles. I was watching some streamers do their battles earlier today, and they've had a lot more success than I do. But that's, you know, some of these people I've been watching, some of these streamers are actually VGC players. I am not. I want to be. I know all about EVs and IVs. I know how to train. I know how to breed. Oh, what am I doing? Oh wow, it just jumped right in. Yeah. So yeah, I did 6 battles yesterday, and it did not go well. I won 2 of them, one by forfeit, and then the other one was my first win. The trainer brought like the OG word Phoenix, the OG like starters, and it was pretty tough, but it was still a little easier than. And then the rest I lost. So Poniard, Barboach, Poplio, so definitely a lot of water types. I'm gonna lead with crap. You know what? I'm gonna lead with Grookey and Electrike, but they've got so many water types, and I will bring Krabby in the back. I'm gonna try that this time because I've been leading with Krabby and Electrike, and that hasn't been going very well for me. So I'm thinking about leading this and just keeping Litten and the Krabby in the back. Gibble is really good, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try my luck at using this team and see how we do. My capture card has been acting a little funny too, getting me. It's been going black. I hope it doesn't cut out on me in the middle of like I'm trying to press a button or something. Alright, so we were gonna go ahead here. So there's a Phantump and a Barboach. Go ahead and knock off. Go with the Shockwave. Oh, I forget Barboach is a ground type. It's not going to be very effective. I'm just going to double up on the Phantump spot. Oh, it was prepped with a berry. And now the knockoff, well, it's still knocked out. That's good. Fisher. Yeah, that was super effective. Yeah, I forget Fisher's a one-hit KO no matter what. It's so cheap. Okay. Oh man, I was not ready for that Barboach. Still, we'll bring out Krabby. Because chances are, if I send out Litten, oh, it's an Impidimp. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. Hope it hits. Shockwave? Nah, just go Flamethrower. I'm definitely faster than them. I did a decent amount of damage and I got the burn. Alright. Red card. That's fine. That actually worked out to my advantage because then now I brought in. Oh. Oblivious. And Fisher, and it's gonna Oko. Yeah. And I have nothing to hit that Barboach unless this Rock Slide does massive amount of damage. Nope. It's just not very effective. I've knocked out 2 of their Pokemon though, and here comes an Electrike. Ah, it's got leftovers too. It's so cheap. Electrike's gonna be faster, so I think while It's probably gonna try and aim for. Ooh, there's a fletchling. Rock slide's gonna be super effective, so I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm just gonna hit this with a. Just gonna hit it with the. I figured he was gonna Dynamax. The max airstream coming in. I've got a feeling I'm gonna be shiny hunting soon. This is. Ooh, alright, cool. Okay, there we go. If I could have landed a burn, that would have been perfect. Ooh, Krabby avoided it. Nice. There we go. What was it holding? Oh, that's right. I forget. Oh, it was the Mago Berry. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and he did Max Flare. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forget I'm bulky. Let's see. Everybody's gonna get some restore. I've got leftovers. Hey, Rhynot. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Hey, how's it going? Did you stream today? I don't remember seeing if you had streamed today. How's the unknown challenge? That was this whole week, hasn't it? Oh, no worries. No worries. No, really, yeah. No big deal. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. The unknown week has been going great so far. Yeah, I saw that you had posted you'd gotten a few. I can't remember how many, but yeah, I saw your tweets that you were getting them. That's awesome. 9 shiny unknown. That's insane. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl soon. I'm getting it for Christmas, so I'm like, right now I'm just streaming. I was doing this tournament, and then I was gonna do some Dynamax adventures, but that's awesome. That's insane. Which ones did you get? Like, I think I saw that you got. I feel like you got A. Wow, I won. I can't believe I won. This was not going good for me, but I actually won. Yeah, Sword and Shield is still really fun. I love it. I'm hoping a lot more streamers will go back to it after they get a little bored or tired with the all the chains breaking and everything. But we'll see. Got R, and the other 8 were from the others. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I wish I could join in and do that, but like I said, I'm getting the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl for Christmas, and I'll be doing that, so. Let's see. This is going to be a tough team, I feel like, too. I see the Vulpix and the Porygon. Those are really tough ones. I've lost to Vulpix Tangela because of that chlorophyll. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and... So my strategy for this team has been lead Krabby, lead Electrike with the Lightning Rod. But there's not really any electric Pokemon. But still, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll bring Gible in the back. And Litten. So I'm going to do that. But that's cool. Were you doing... So is it in the in your Discord, Rhynot, that you guys are organizing the Unknown event? Like I said, I would have joined, but without having Shining Pearl. And I guess I could also... I did see that you were... I guess you don't have to have those. You can do the... Oh, what game has Unknown? I don't think Ultra Sun or Sun has it, but Alpha Sapphire definitely does. But I can't stream on my 3DS. I don't have a capture card for that. Let's see. I'm thinking about doing the Rock Slide to hit both of them. I'm gonna try and Thunder Wave the Vulpix. We'll see. Any games that have unknown is fair game. And then do you just like, I guess I would snap a picture, take a picture and send it to your Discord? Is that how you're keeping track? Because yeah, maybe I'll find, if I find some time tomorrow and need downtime, I might just bust open the 3DS and that, or can post on Twitter with the hashtag. Okay, sweet deal. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, the Vulpix Charmander lead. Oh, it had solar power. Yeah, GG's. I ought to quit, but no. All right, cool. Good to know. Then I might, if I have time tomorrow or some downtime, bust open the 3DS. Unfortunately, I think it's Alpha Sapphire. I've got to look. Oh, yeah, my capture card's been acting funny. Not sure why. Not sure why it's been cutting in and out, but that, it's not going to really matter. Let's do a fake out on the Vulpix. Yeah, Alpha Sapphire definitely has the unknown in the cave. I guess that would be the hard part, is trying to find the Mirage Cave, or I think it's the cave. Hey, I appreciate the host. Thanks. Let's see. So yeah, like the unknown. I think it's like the Mirage Cave. So like I haven't bust out. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I understand. Love to keep chatting. Wifey got home from work. Yep. So I'll be leaving a lurk. Sweet deal. I appreciate the lurk. Have a good night and enjoy your time with your wife. And thanks again for the host, and thanks for the follow. Appreciate you being here and lurking. But yeah, the unknown challenge and doing the Alpha Sapphire, it's been a while. I've got a whole bunch of Pokemon in my, what's it called? Pokemon Bank. I think I transferred most of them in Alpha Sapphire over to that. I would have to see if I could transfer them back. At least to get like a shiny hunter, some shiny hunting teams to GG's. Alright. Sweet, thanks. Yeah, you have a good night too. But yeah, just what was I gonna say? The yeah, I would need to get a team together and figure out if I can even transfer them over. My intent was to like restart my Alpha Sapphire game and try to look for a shiny starter. I was gonna go for shiny Torchic, but I didn't want to give up a whole bunch of things that I had in the game. Like, alright, let's see what we got here. The Galarian Corsola. That is a tough thing. Yeah, that's another one of those tough ones. I think that's a Scraggy, Solosis, Grookey, Mudkip. So there's a ground type. I'm always so thrown off with these things. I'm not very good with VGC. And this might be the last one I do. And then I'm going to jump into Dynamax Adventures. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Krabby Electrike lead. And then I'm just trying to debate what do I want to bring in the back. Still thinking Litten. But why? Why would I bring Litten? Electrike's got Flamethrower. You know, I'm going to bring in Riolu. I don't see anything there. Oh, well, you know what? The Mudkip is weak to Grass type, so I'll bring in Grookey. This is weird. That's a weird team, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. Rusty. All right. So yeah, it was a Grookey lead, and it's not even a hidden ability Grookey, because I don't see the effect on the... I'm gonna try with the Swords Dance on Krabby. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Flamethrower, because it's not gonna expect it, I bet. Oh, but it might have Fake Out. Nope. No Fake Out. Interesting. This is a weird team. Oh, the Wood Hammer, though. I was not, yeah. I needed to switch. I forgot about the Wood Hammer. And there's the Trick Room. So now he's faster than... Okay. I think I'm going to send out Grookey. Yeah, we'll go Grookey, and then what I'm going to do next, and I at least have the Grassy Surge, which helps him, but hopefully I can knock out that Grookey right away. Let's see. So if I can do the knockoff, it's going to be on the Solosis, and then I'm going to go ahead and Flamethrower again. Ooh, you know what? Should I predict a switch in? He's faster now. I'm going to Protect. Let's see what happens. I'm going to Protect. Because I feel like he's going to Protect with the Grookey. The Grookey is very vulnerable. It's either going to switch out. There's no way he's leaving that Grookey in. If he does, I don't know what he's thinking. Alright, so there's my Protect. Thunder Wave. Lightning Rod, nice. Even Thunder Wave doesn't work. That's good. U-turn. Okay. That's what I figured. Just gonna try to get out. And it was faster anyway, so I would not have been able to get out that Flamethrower. But what would it have landed on? Corsola. And there's the knockoff. Did it really just hold on by one? With the Focus Sash? But didn't I just... That's so weird. I guess knockoff doesn't knock off the Focus Sash. Okay. Good to know. The Max Darkness. And then just Flamethrower. Hope that we can knock it out. Hopefully that does something. Oh, I think I know what's going on. My cord might be messing with... There we go. That might be better. Hopefully I don't have any more capture card issues. It still did an electric move? Interesting. Max Darkness should knock out that Corsola. Man, that thing is bulky. That's insane. Flamethrower should knock it out. Okay, good. Well, we might win our second match. Alright. Might be... That's not bad. If I can win this... It's early. It's really still too early to tell. Too early to call it. But the fact that... I've knocked out, what, 3 other Pokemon already? No, 2. Okay. Oh, but Grookey is almost knocked out. Like, really. I was just gonna redo the same thing. Granted, they might outspeed, but that Grookey's not going anywhere. It's locked in. Well, I guess it still can. I've only knocked out one of their Pokemon. For some reason, I thought I've knocked out more. We're tied right now. And there goes the Dynamax. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a little too early to call. But if I can win this one, I'll be 2 up. Man, that Corsola. It's probably got an Eviolite. That's what it's got. Boost its defense. Oh, yeah, nice. That Electrike is so bulky. Alright, well, but now our defense just fell. There's the U-turn. Oh, man. There goes the Grookey, which had my dark move. But I think, do I still have Litten in the back? No, I don't think I brought Litten this one. I have Riolu. Should have brought Litten. And there's Mudkip. Grookey, yep. Just trying to get rid of the mud. Interesting. Oh, I was gonna flamethrower that slot. That's why. And leftovers. Yeah, Riolu is not gonna be able to do much of anything. I think I need to just do a helping hand on the Electrike. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go... Wow, that's super effective. I didn't think that electric move would be good on... Oh, Mudkip's just water. It's a water type. It's not a water ground. I keep doing that, where I keep thinking the baby Pokemon have their same typing as the fully evolved Pokemon. Oh my goodness, the Riolu just keeps getting put to sleep. It keeps happening. Yep, this is not going well. I knocked out one of his Pokemon and I was like, oh yeah, well, I might actually win this. But nope. Alright, so let's see here. We'll go and I'm probably going to fall asleep here, but I've got to try and knock out this thing, or at least poison it. If I can land a poison jab before I fall asleep, it's not going to matter. I would have to like fall asleep and like wake up. And hope that this didn't do nearly that much damage. It didn't even do anything. The Focus Sash is not going to do anything now. And a Water Pulse. That's going to knock me out. GG's. Okay, so I'm going to call it a night with the battles. This Tiny Tourney, I did not prep a team very well. I tried really, like, just to put something together that I thought would be cool. I had somewhat of a strategy, but it clearly wasn't all that good. Yeah, I'm gonna quit battling, because, yeah, it's just embarrassing. Alright, let me check out the town map here real quick, because if I want to see what the weather's like down here. It's still snowing. I feel like I have to update the wild area to try and get this to change. I want to try to shiny hunt the Druddigon, because they spawn out here a lot. I was doing Galarian Articuno mark hunting while I was off streaming and could not. So what I wound up doing is kept running into Druddigon while I was like trying to find the Articuno down here in the Crown Tundra. I flew here, go all the way up. There was a ton of Druddigon, and I thought, man, that's such a cool shiny too. I'm gonna shiny hunt it. But it only appears when it's like harsh sunlight or normal out there. Hey, Julio, Clip, thanks for the follow. How was your stream, bud? Did you have a good stream? I saw you were doing a double feature. I wasn't able to get it and get in and watch anything. I was just I saw your tweets you were posting. Did you I did see your reaction. You actually did catch. What'd you get? Which one? No spoilers here then. Um, which one was it? I just saw it too. I just had it up too on the your tweet. It was the. My goodness. Was it Buizel? I don't think it was Buizel. Hold on. I'd have to look at it again. I'm drawing a blank. And I know I just literally saw your tweet that you finally got a shiny. Let's see. Which one was it? Now, of course, I can't see it. Let me go here. So yeah, I was trying to find I was gonna go back and do the Drud again. Was it Buizel? Buizel was the first one that I saw. Yeah, I think you were doing. Yeah, no, that was yesterday. It took forever. Yeah, dude, I keep seeing all these streamers online or on Twitch doing all of the these hunts, and their chains just keep breaking. And yeah, I feel so bad for you. I just saw that you were getting most of your chains just kept breaking. So yeah, I feel so bad. So I'm actually not playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl till Christmas. So I'll be late to the game. I'm debating whether I want to shiny hunt the starter or not, or just do a playthrough. Because that shiny, the briefcase game just doesn't look like fun to me. I don't feel like getting 15,000 into a soft reset, and it takes forever to actually reset and load and get a shiny. But we'll see. I'm still debating. Masuda methoding the Zubat, just about 100 eggs and counting. Did you happen to get the shiny charm yet? Not sure if, because I know that the Masuda method, I think, is the only thing that's affected by the shiny charm in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, from what I heard. So that would be your best bet with trying to find some shinies in the new game. But yeah, no luck down here for the weather to try and get the shiny Druddigan. So yeah, got my Galarian Moltres with the mark. That was good, but it was off stream. So yeah, I think, I keep going back down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back in and do the Dynamax adventure and go in for my Rayquaza. So I'm going to, whoops, what am I doing? How did I do that? I didn't even know I could do that. I'm going to go ahead and dive in here. We're going to fly there, and I'm going to switch. There we go. So we're going to go in and try to do the... Laugh out loud, no way, my Pokedex is way too empty. I have a bunch to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, what's it got? It's got, like, still 400 Pokemon, doesn't it? To fill up the Pokedex in that game? Oh, yeah, you were playing Pokemon and then Hollow Knight. You beat the game? Nice. I've never heard of Hollow Knight before you started playing it. I keep seeing all your tweets. It says it's like really successful. With like a lot more people tend to like it and come join your stream when you play it. So it seems hype. I'll have to check it out sometime to see what kind of game it is, and I might even. I'd have to try it out first and play, like not on stream, but I would play it and just see if I like it. What are you? Let's see. Ooh, Kyurem. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that one. So yeah, and I've got A-Drive's little app here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the counter, because I like using my counter thing here. I don't like having to have a dedicated window for... It's tough, that's what I can tell you. The game, yeah, Hollow Knight, yeah, is it like, is it... I'm trying to think of what style of game is it then? Is it kind of like Metroid Dread? I know that one was a pretty tough game to beat, from what I've heard and what I've seen. But that's like kind of 2D. Or is it like an RPG? Is it kind of like Pokemon? Let's see. What am I trying to do here? I think I'm going to go... Oh, I need my counter. Metroidvania? Cool. Interesting. Let me just get my counter. I feel like I'm definitely at 20. We'll just go ahead and we'll do that. Yep. Do the Rayquaza. I'm gonna save. Look for power-ups, upgrades, and many hidden areas. It does sound interesting. I'll have to check it out, your stream, and see when you stream that one. And see if I like the game. I'm sure it's hype. Like you say, it's a lot of fun. I believe you. I just don't know if it's like my niche playing. I'd have to test it out too and play it. But all right, I'm just gonna do a quick run through of the Rayquaza by myself. If you want to join, Julio, more than welcome to. I can put up a code in a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get the. Almost tricked me there. I'm gonna get the Politoed. There's the Comfey. Sweet. I need the ice. I need an ice type for Rayquaza. I don't see any ice type. But there's water. That looks like a Swampert. I'm gonna go for the Swampert route and try to get a Swampert. Yeah, because I can still always go all the way over there and get a Seadra too. I think it's Seadra way back there. It's almost bedtime for you. Work in the morning. Hold on. Now I'm going after 112%. I heard it's soul crushing. But you can definitely play. Okay, yeah, if you're still awake and after I finish this go round of the Dynamax adventure with the Rayquaza, we can jump in and I'll put up a code and you can jump in and help out. I'm always down for help with these, especially if I get blown out. If I don't beat this thing, then it's not going to be good. I could definitely use help at that point. Hold on, I don't want to do that. Let me do... I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just do that. It's not going to do much, but... But yeah, previously, before hunting the Rayquaza, I was going for Suicune. And I unfortunately X'd out when I went in and talked to the lady. Instead of saying, yes, I want to save the thing, I didn't get it. I hit B by accident. I just spammed it. Didn't realize what I did, and I'd already saved the game after that. When I tried to go back in for Suicune, I was at 22 encounters for Suicune. And did not... It just... Yeah. I was so upset. I really still bothered by it. That... So I'm hoping to try and figure out and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I need to get on somebody's Discord and try and find out, do I stream on Sundays? No, not really. No, I've never streamed on Sundays. Or did I? I can't remember. I don't usually stream on Sundays. I mostly stream Fridays and Saturdays, and then I started streaming a little bit on Wednesday nights. But then last night I streamed for the first time on a Thursday because I was doing the Tiny Tournament thing that they had out here on Sword and Shield. But no, I don't usually stream on Sundays. I might try to stream a little more. I'm on like paternity leave now from work, so I have more time to stream, so long as like we get the baby down and get the other kids to bed. But Sundays are usually really busy, So yeah, I need to try and find though somebody on like a Discord that's got a Suicune, or that's willing to like go through it again, so that I can jump in and save it and record it. So I can finish that hunt. Because I got 22 encounters in, and I caught 3 shinies while hunting that thing. I caught a shiny Skarmory, I got a shiny Raichu, and then a shiny Mudsnail while hunting Suicune. And then while hunting Rayquaza, I got a shiny Diggersby. And that's really been it. It's been like a super long drought of, I'm good without that, of trying to find shiny Pokemon here in the Dynamax Adventures. Oh, I see I'm free Sundays, so I could join in the Dynamax, but I can go Saturday. Oh, sweet. Let's see, what fire type is that? Oh, that's the... You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, if I go that way, yeah, I can still... I'm gonna go the fire type, because I think that's the G-Max... Scolipede or whatever it is? Not the Scolipede. I can't remember what it was called. The Galar version. Sure, I'm gonna swap. Cool, Obstagoon. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. This thing. Centiskorch. That one. I don't think I have a G-Max Centiskorch. I have a Google Docs of all the G-Max Pokemon that I need to get still, and I think this one's on my list. But, ideally I need to find a shiny, so if I find a shiny, I'm going to pass up the Centiskorch. But I'm pretty confident I don't have this G-Max. So I'm still trying to get all the G-Max. Okay, it's time for bed. Have a good one, and good luck on the shiny. Thanks. Julio, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night, and good luck with all the rest of your streams as well, bud. Take care. So yeah, my goal is to try and get all the Pokemon G-Max. I'm still trying to complete that. I still have the Crown Tundra Pokedex I need to finish. I haven't been able to finish that one because I just jumped into these Dynamax Adventures. Oh, thanks, Julio. I appreciate the host. I appreciate it, bud. What have I been doing? Have I been doing Thunderbolt? Let's just keep doing Thunderbolt. See if I can land a Paralysis, and then I can do that, Oh no, that means if I were paralyzed. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. I feel like that Thunderbolt didn't do nearly as much damage as the other one, the Lash Out. So let me try it. I'm just not picking really good Pokemon with these try and get type advantage. And this really is so much more fun doing with viewers when people play. So, oh goodness, I really don't know what to do. I keep going back and forth. I feel like Obstagoon's a more physical Pokemon, so it's not. Thunderbolt's not really doing that much damage. Oh, it's hurting itself in confusion, so that's good. Oh, nice. What was that, the Politoed? Or Politoed, that's, not Politoed. Oh man, I'm tired. Is it past 10? Yeah, it's past 10 o'clock, so... That means tired, sleep deprived. There we go, we beat it. Cool. I'm gonna throw this thing in a Premier Ball, because I think it'd be cool, shiny, and then even if it's not in a, if it's not shiny and I don't get a shiny, it'd be cool to have in a Premier Ball. Let me double check real quick, at the risk of, like, wrecking the stream. Here, I'm gonna close one tab. I can't see chat for just a second, but I'm going to, I promise I'll read your chats if anybody does chat. I'm not ignoring you. I am going to swap because that obstagoon is not going to help me. Google Docs, that's what I'm doing. I need to open up my Gmax. So I want to go for the Seadra because usually it's going to have an ice type move. I can't tell what that electric type Pokemon is though. Ooh, but I shouldn't go with Seadra because, yeah, I'm going to go electric because I'm a Scorch. Let's see, Gmax, Pokemon, and my Google Docs. Another one interested in swapping? Yeah, no. And the Scorch, yep, I needed it. Cool, so if no shinies, I'll be able to add to that list. And let's go to, oh, it's a Bolton. Let's see, I don't know why the audio is cutting out. I don't know if the capture card, I don't know what's going on with this capture card. I'm gonna Dynamax and do a Max Quake and see if I can knock it out with one go round. Is that a sitting cutie? It sure is. Sorry, you guys aren't seeing that. Let me go back and see. It's like Pokemon Cast tweeted out. I guess there's like some sitting cuties and things coming out soon. All in Japan, but they do look pretty cool. That's interesting though. I just saw that tweet and I thought, let me check it out real quick. I'm gonna go ahead. I can't believe I haven't knocked this thing out. The Max Quake, there we go. I was gonna say, it better knock it out, the Max Quake, and I had another ground type Pokemon on this team, so let's catch it in a Pokeball. If I can get a shiny, I might even open up a pack of Pokemon cards. I've got 2 packs of Pokemon cards left to open. I've got Evolving Skies and Chilling Rain. I've been holding on to for like, it feels like a month. Ooh. No, I think I'm going to be good without it. I'm just going to go with the Scorch and see if we can beat Rayquaza with this. We haven't lost a heart, so that's good. I haven't lost a heart. And let's go ahead and I'll boot up that counter. Make sure I don't hit the key accidentally. I'm really bad at doing that, where I'll hit the key. It's usually like when I'm off stream and I'm like raiding somebody. If I raid somebody. Ooh, no effect. Great. Got a Venoshock though. Its power is doubled if the target's poisoned, but how am I going to poison it? But yeah, it's usually when I'm like raiding somebody and I'm talking in their chat, and then I'll come back to my like OBS and I'm looking at the counter. I'm like, why am I at 591 encounters for Rayquaza? And then I go to look at the counter and I'm like, I don't know how I did that. But it's like it just, I guess with keystrokes, it just started like, even though I've got it set to a specific key, it just increases the counter. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why. So we lost a heart already, and it wasn't the Beware, was it? We're not doing nearly enough damage to this Rayquaza. I gotta keep going Venoshock though. And there goes the Beware. So that's 2 hearts down, I think. This is not good. I'm gonna get knocked out and blown out by this Rayquaza. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Dynamax. I just gotta max ooze and see if we can do some more damage. I also have a ton of packs to open up on my Pokemon TCGO online. I got a bunch of those code, like, I opened up 4 packs on stream. Not all at once, but I opened up throughout while I streamed 4 packs of Pokemon cards, and I got a bunch of code cards. And I just put those in my Pokemon TCGO and then haven't actually redeemed them yet. So I've got those to redeem, and I thought maybe I can try and do that on stream sometime. Oh yeah, I think I just got blown out. That's no good. Oh, one more heart. Let's see, last time I had the NPCs actually carry me when I got knocked out, and they knocked out Rayquaza, but I have no faith in this team. There's not a whole lot of good Pokemon here on this team helping out. Like the type it, yeah. Oh, and Boltund is just about. Yeah, that was it. That was all it took. GG's there, Rayquaza. Alright, well. Got blown out. Let's see if we can get a shiny, though. Seismitoad. Centiskorch? That looks different, but I don't know if I can't tell. Boltund's not shiny. No shiny. Womp womp. Okay, but I'm gonna look. White Smoke. Protected, which prevents other Pokemon from lowering its stats. That's actually pretty good. I am gonna take it because it's gonna help with my what's it called? G-Max Pokemon. I'm gonna send it to the box. Yay! Alright. Let's see if... 4 IVs? Okay. Man, I can't remember. I don't know if White Smoke is... I'm gonna have to pull it up real quick. I don't know if White Smoke is a hidden ability or not. It's a really good ability. Centiskorch. And then I'm gonna look at its shiny real quick too. No, White Smoke is a regular one. Flame Body is the hidden ability. Still, White Smoke is just such a cool ability because I don't have to worry about like intimidators. Oh, that's right, I forgot it's blue. That is such a cool shiny too. Oh man, Centiskorch is blue. But that's alright. I'm going to put this in my G-Max box. I've got 2 boxes full. I think what I need to do is like get all these duplicate ones. Yes, I named a Duraludon Nakatomi for all you diehard fans. I'm going to get... I have to pick like just one and then take all the duplicates out and move it into the second box. So that way I can have like one full box. And I don't even know. I have to look at my... I don't want to open up another tab, so I'm not going to open up a tab and mess up the stream. But I'm wondering if they will all fit, all the G-Max Pokemon. Let's see. I'm going to save that, and then I'll jump in again and see if I can do the Rayquaza by myself. Unless anybody wants to join in. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in on my own here. Let me get my counter ready again. And hopefully I can get a little better. Oh no, I don't want to invite. Hopefully I can get better type coverage here. There's a Lipard. That's actually not bad. Charmeleon with a Dragon Pulse. But then Dedenne. I'm going to take the Dedenne. Espequid? Really? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's an Ice type. That's the way I'm going. But we have to go and face... Oh, I don't have to face the normal type. What is that? Looks like an Eevee. I think I'm gonna go the normal way. Either which way, I'm gonna go and get the Ice Pokemon. This is 4 times super effective against Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza's 4 times weak to it. Dunsparce! Do-do-do-do! Alright, now do we have anything that's going to be super effective against Dunsparce? That's the question. No. What does this do? I don't even know what my ability is. Hold on. Plus. Oh, well. Actually, if I do that, and then it's going to boost my special attack. Although, wouldn't it boost its special attack? Yeah, I don't know if that was actually a good idea or not. We'll see. I don't think it did anything. We'll go Dazzling Gleam. I don't want to miss. Assurance. Didn't do anything. Oh, Dunsparce has Ice Beam, though. Oh, the Thunder landed. Nice. Alright, let's go. Come on. Oh, it avoided. Almost there. Another Dazzling Gleam. There we go. Nice. Just a regular Pokeball for you, Dunsparce. It's always funny how it looks like a Premier Ball at first. It does have Ice Beam, but I'm good without it. Did nobody take it? Of course, it has an Ice-type move. Nobody takes it. I think that's a Sand Slash. Backpacker. I'm gonna take the Focus Sash. Bum, 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 bum. Shiny Sand Slash would be cool. Is it Sand Slash? Do they have Alolan? Yeah, that's what I thought. Sand Slash. I wonder if it's got... Oh, man, excuse me. I wonder if it's got its hidden ability. I don't know what's going on with the audio. I'm gonna try entrainment again. I don't know if it's gonna do anything or not. Failed. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm just gonna go ahead and thunder. Cool, it landed. Oh, nice. A fire pledge. Nice. Sweet deal. Alright. Now I'm going to have an ice-type Pokemon to go up against Rayquaza. Hopefully I can get this one. Bum. Yeah, I want to swap. This way has berries, but what is that? Can't tell. Yeah, I'm gonna go swap this way. Altaria. I don't think Altaria is a dragon type though. It's just a flying. That's okay. Oh, I did not have enough coffee today, that's for sure. Oh, Cloud 9 with the weather effect disappearing might actually be beneficial. Oh, sweet deal. And yeah, let's just rock slide. I lost a heart. Oh man, that is not doing nearly enough damage. I'm gonna do Sword Dance. Did it swagger me? Like, am I confused? I think it's possible. But yeah, rock. Is it the rock ball? Max rock ball. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully. Hopefully we can knock that out. I think I just lost 2 hearts going into the Rayquaza. That is not good. Max rock ball. There we go. Alright. See if I can land one more. Sweet. Alright. Done with that. Then I can carry on. Heading over to Rayquaza. Pull up this counter. Whoops. Move it over here. Get that out of the way there, so that's good. Wow, that thing is actually really good. I'm really worried somebody's... Okay, good. I was worried somebody was not going to take it for Rayquaza, because that's really a really good Pokemon against it. The Dragon move, it did have a Dragon move. It's got the Fairy move. But with this Ice type, my Avalanche... It's too bad I'm not going to Dynamax, but that's okay. Alright. Oh, man. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna... Needed berries. Oh, the Dragon Pulse. Good. Attack order. That did nothing. Avalanche? Nice. Okay, here we go. And I think I've got 10 of those, so hopefully... Ooh. What just lowered? Dragon Pulse, super effective. Alright, cool. Attack order is not. Did my Avalanche hit yet? Nice! Oh, it's hanging on by 1. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It hung on by 1 and it blew us out. I quit. This is ridiculous. That was really ridiculous. That's kind of irritating. Alright. Dunsparce. Sandslash. Altaria. No shinies. Nothing. Snow Cloak. Don't remember if that's the hidden ability or not, but I don't really need it. I'm done. Yeah. So that's 2 in a row I've done and haven't boosted my my encounter number. Did it save it at least this time? No, hang on, because I don't feel like it. Alright. Kind of trying to think of what I want to do, because I kind of want to take a break from the shiny hunting this thing. I don't really want to do any more of the Tiny Tourney, but yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Tiny Tourney. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do the Tiny Tourney, because I don't really want to do any more Rayquaza by myself. I really gotta go to the bathroom, so I think honestly what I'm gonna do is before I actually hit participate, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. sure do hope there was music playing, or at least the... It didn't sound like there was anything playing, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm back. Yeah, I gotta try and fix my OBS. I don't know what's going on with it. I guess I could have tried and listened to it, but oh well. Oh, and I keep forgetting to run an ad. Here's what I'm gonna do before I start. Since it's in 18 minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and run a 30-second ad. So, don't nobody go anywhere. I'll be right back with an ad. So, just in case it's not running, or it is running, or somebody's here that's subscribed, I'm not gonna do anything embarrassing. I'm just waiting till the ad's done before starting up the tournament here, jumping back in, because that Rayquaza, even with an ice type Pokemon, it just was not. It was really hard. It was really difficult to beat. Okay, so it looks like the ad's done. Should be done. I think it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this tournament. I haven't really had much luck with it, but I've got to have better luck than the Rayquaza. Tiny Tourney. Let's jump in. Let's just go random. Alright, here we go. 1467, yay! Oh, Abra, Sneasel, Porygon, Solosis, Munchlax, and the Corsola, Galarian. I've got nothing for that thing. Really, it's just Grookey. I'm gonna lead, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna lead Litten, Grookey. I'm gonna keep Electrike in the back and Krabby. Just changing it up. This is why, like, practicing would be so much better, so much more useful, but it's kind of a weird thing to practice on, like, Showdown with this Tiny Tourney. Abra and Sneasel. I had a feeling they were going to bring Sneasel. That's why I brought the Grookey. Or not the Grookey, but the Litten. With the Intimidate. Just mostly for the fire type move. Don't really know what Abra can learn. Other than Teleport. But yeah, I'm going to Flare Blitz it. And then I'm going to fake out the Abra. Could have faked them both out, really, but I want to try and take out that Sneasel. I should have faked out both. I wonder if that would have even... Oh, I can't fake out the Sneasel. Good, I'm glad I forgot about the inner focus. Right? Because didn't it have inner focus? Or no, it had something else that avoided... there's a fake out. And Abra's faster. Yeah. This is going great. This is going great. This is really great. Love this game. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna send out the Krabby. I don't know why the audio just... I think when I put random, the music just does not sound good. Or it's cutting in and out. That's weird. I'm just gonna Rock Slide. Go knock off. But, yeah. Shoot. Porygon. It's alright. You're gonna lose your Eviolite then, Porygon. That's gonna be super effective to Grookey. Yeah, so much for the Eviolite. Oh, I don't know why the audio just doesn't sound good. I don't know if it's the game, I don't know if it's the stream, I don't know what's going on with it, but nice. That is not good. Alright, let's see. I think if I lose this one, well, I'm gonna lose it. I know, I already know. Because I think I'm down to Krabby. I'm gonna be done with... Man, I really hate to be done playing Pokemon. I really do. I like playing Pokemon. But it's been a while since I played Zelda. Whoops. I'm debating whether I want to play Zelda. I don't know what's going on with the capture card, but yeah, I'm thinking about playing Zelda and doing Zelda here. Yeah, I'm gonna quit here because I don't really want to keep hunting this Rayquaza. Alright, here, this is what I'm gonna do because this is what I enjoy doing. I actually do like. I really did have a whole lot more fun yesterday EV training for this Tiny Tourney. I didn't quite finish, but still. Oh, am I still online? I think so. Hold on. I want to... Yeah, I want to disconnect from the internet because I don't want to be on here when the internet's on. This works so much faster. Here we go. Thought I disconnected from the internet. There shouldn't be anybody here. This thing is so laggy. Cool. Heal ball. I'm gonna go ahead and fly, and maybe that'll get rid of all these NPCs. Or not NPCs, but I think they are NPCs. There we go. There's a... Close that. Mawile. You know, I kind of want to shiny hunt one of the Reggies. I've been wanting to hunt the Reggies, but a soft reset. I don't really want to do a soft reset. Shiny hunt. Ooh, a Ditto. It's a 5 Ditto. Yeah. Let's go for a Ditto. Which Pokemon? Is it Eternus I can't? Let's save here. I'm gonna go for a Ditto. Let's switch. So I'm gonna go with Ditto, but I really do think I need, like... Is it Eternus or one of the... Oh, I can use Yeah, one of these guys. I'm gonna use my shiny Zacian. Don't invite. Because I don't think it can transform into shiny Zacian, Zamazenta, or Eternus. Because it's Dynamaxed. It's not a shiny Ditto. The odds of it being a shiny is I was like, why won't it let me Dynamax? Because I can't Dynamax. Let's see if I can get a 5 IV Ditto or really decent IV Ditto. Usually these 5-star Dittos are, so it's not a hidden ability Ditto, but that's okay. Alright, ooh, that's no good. Now Sacred Sword does nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and do a, oh great, I had a Helping Hand that turn. Hopefully I can get another Helping Hand. And then I'm going to actually do a Behemoth Blade, and that's going to do a lot of damage. It should do some damage anyway. Yep. Get another one. Come on. Yep. Did a decent amount. Not too much. Good. Another Behemoth Blade. Another Helping Hand. Nice. And that's gonna drop its shield, but I think it gets one like right away. Yeah, there it is. That's okay. I think another Helping Hand and a Behemoth Blade should knock it out so that I can catch it. And then maybe I can get another 5 IV Ditto. It's not like I really need it, but I think there could be a chance that it could be 6 IV Ditto. That'd be cool. Ideally, what I'd like to do is start a new game on another profile in like a different language, probably Spanish, and then just play through it in Spanish. Just Pokeball is fine. Ooh, I've got to actually catch it. I hope it stays in the ball. I mean, I did save right before, so I could just soft reset and try again. I don't remember the catch rate of the Ditto. Hopefully it stays. Yeah, let's go ahead and reset. I want to actually catch that thing. I made an oopsie and didn't actually pay attention. I thought for some reason it was 100% catch rate. I thought I was still doing Dynamax adventures. There's the audio. So I'm going to go ahead and switch. Should I do Zamazenta? It's got close combat, but yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with Zacian. So here's hoping I can actually catch this 5 IV Ditto. Well, I'm assuming it's a 5 IV. It could be 4, but usually they're 5 IVs when it's a 5-star, so I'll catch it. And then I want to try and look and see what the dens are, because I kind of want to update the wild. I think I'm just going to update the wild den area. This will do a big chunk of damage to start off, so that's good. Flying Press, Fire Lash, get some chip damage, a Solar Beam, but there's no, it's a transformer to do. A Heat Drill. I'm gonna do a sword stance. That's a heat more. Called it a heat drill. It's a heat more. And Maractus is out. Super weak to fire type. I'm gonna do a Behemoth Blade and see if it does any damage. Not much, yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Sacred Sword. And hopefully that does a little more damage. We'll see. Send out Maractus, and now Maractus is in trouble if it gets hit with another fire type move. And let's use the Sacred Sword. Did I already go? Was that my move? Because I'm pretty quick. That may have been it. Didn't really do much. I wonder what happens if, like, I were to invite people to this and we all like brought a Ditto to a Ditto raid. I'm sure it's been done. I bet if I YouTube it, it's probably been done. They all just kind of like transform and then they struggle. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now, keep more. I'm just gonna. Am I all out of Ultra Balls? No, there it is. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball at it. Oh, I could have used a Dusk Ball. Well, hopefully I get it. I don't know if I want to keep soft resetting for it if I don't catch it this time, because I've got a 5 IV Ditto. I think I won't. I don't think I'll do anything. Come on, stay in the ball. Alright, there's 3. Stay in there. Sweet. Alright, cool. Caught it. Okay. Want to see. We'll go ahead and check it out and see. No, I don't want to give it a nickname. See this. Limber. Lonely. It's not going to have anything. It's not going to have a mark. Let's see how many IVs it's got, though. Yeah. 5 IVs. I know I have a box full of 5 IVs. That's why these are in the Shiny Hunters. Nah, it's the same. It's just another one. Just a different nature. Oh well. Yeah, that one's got flash fire, so the fact that I got the other one with the white smoke, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright. It's back here. Just another. So yeah, really I'm just gonna go around and try and look for the dens. Oh, what I was gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and just update the wild area. I don't know if it's gonna affect it if I'm standing in there, but I feel like updating the wild area didn't do anything. It's just by day. So I probably shouldn't have updated the wild area. Whoops. Bear tick. Bum 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 bum. Just gonna go ahead and run. I don't think that Yamper has gotten any more friendly towards me, but let's see what happens. Just gonna check it. Nothing. Just really trying to get a ribbon on it, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and we'll fly over to Sir Chester. Yep. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let me just close out of this. Save it one more time. And I'm going to go ahead and swap this over for Zelda. And we're going to go ahead and just play a little more Skyward Sword. So bear with me just a second. I'll have to update the stream info too. I'll go ahead and do that in just a second. There we go. We will update my layout. Yay, some more Zelda themed. And then let me go ahead and update my stream as well. Let me edit here. Whoops. Sorry, bear with me. Skyward Sword HD. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in, and we're gonna continue. Because I feel like I looked up how to figure out where I was the last time I played. Close that. Like the last time which one was? Doesn't matter. It's my autosave. It was autosave. I don't think it was in the sky. And let me test out my map. Okay, good. Also trying to find the location of that last. Edge of the hill. It's the western part of the map. That's right, I had to follow the hill. Alright, that's all I need to do. So now we're back. I need to go get health because that is very annoying. There we go. I needed to find like some place to sit down. But this is good. This gives me 5 hearts. So now I just gotta figure out how to get all the way back over there. But I think I know how to get there. Yep. Whoop. Where's my shield? Oh, I broke my shield. That's why I was flying up to Skyward, or the Sky City, is because I needed to buy a new shield. Because my shield busted. So I don't have any way to defend myself, really. That's okay. If I can find these, I can just go ahead and try and find this last thing. Should be good. Don't remember how to run. Oh yeah, the B button. Leap. Oh, that just heals my stamina. I thought for some reason that was gonna be yeah, I've already talked to this thing. How did you find me? I was blending in perfectly with my environment. Whee! You found him already? I don't know how you do it, but you sure do have a knack for spotting hidden things. Whee! My voice is giving out just a little bit. Doing the voices for this thing is going to be a little difficult. Get some rupees. I wish that I could break this, but I know I have to come back with like a bomb or something. Ooh, a blue one. Alright, cool. Which way do I go? I think it's down this way. Oh! Just gotta run, because... Yeah, there it is. I don't have a shield. I think it's up here. Oh no, move. There we go. Yeah, here it is. Ah! There we go. Yeah, don't know why I didn't even think to try, like, oh, what if I just... There it is. There he is. Goo! Don't eat me, I taste terrible. Let me go, Quee! Huh? The elder was worried about me. I'm glad to hear he's safe. Quee! I'm Olo. If you meet the elder, tell him I'm here. Quee! Palip. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here for a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. Fee, I am not detecting any additional dowsing responses. I suggest you go speak with Kikwi, Elder. Okay, I'll go do that. Thank you for your help. What was that just now? Gooey, don't scare me like that. I didn't scare you, she was the one that did it. What's over here? Nothing. Okay, cool. Let's go find the Elder. No wonder I couldn't find this thing, though. Cool. Hang down? Do I want to hang down? I don't remember which way to go. I bet I can figure it out, though. There's that boss. This thing will give me something, because it's red. Oh, well, it would have. Yay, a blue rupee. Ah, run! Alright, let's go ahead and save. At least do a little save point. There we go. Yeah, save. Let's see. I think I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm go. What on earth did I just do? Yeah, I like left the whole area. Whoops. Well, at least now I know how to get out, but I need to get all the way over. Ow, it's oh, is this gonna give me more rupees? Give me something. There it is, yep. Cool. That gives me a heart. At first I thought it was a trick, because it kind of looks like a trick with, like, coming out of the ground like that on a tree. But it's not. It's actually a heart. Alright, Link. Let's hurry up. We gotta go and talk to that thing. Oh. I needed to run all the way up. Here we go. Did I make it? Oh, I made it. Quick. Alright. Ooh, a blue rupee. Getting there. I was back here already. So go ahead and save again. This time closer and more hearts. Toodaloo. Alright. Jump that. Jump this. Grab that. Nope. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, now I'm going the right way. Oh man, when I exited out, just all these monsters respawned. There we go. Interesting. I don't know where to go. That's not true. Well, it did all change. I don't have a shield. That's what... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat it without the shield, so I just have to run. There we go. Talk. Gooey, so all my fellow Kiwis are well, and they want me to stop worrying. Ah, excellent. They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing. Gooey, I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. Gooey, I feel so much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple, deep within these woods. Gooey, oh, I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. Let's see her booty. Alright. I was just up there. I think she headed down that way toward the temple. Kiwi, but be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Ooh, I almost forgot. Kiwi, as a reward for finding all my fellow Kiwis, I will give you a precious heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now. Kiwi, pardon me for a moment. Ooh, a slingshot. Nice. Do I have to climb up onto you to get it? Come now, no need to be shy. Climb up onto my back and claim your reward. Hop, hop, hop. Hey! Slingshot. Use this projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your foes. The heart seeds will stun your enemies. Sweet. Cool. Yep. Sure is. I don't want to shoot. I'm going to put it away. With that slingshot, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where that temple is. I should be able to shoot those things. That's what I thought. I needed something to shoot. Start. Why not try shooting that coiled up vine over there? Close the yard, ready your slingshot, then release to let the shot fly. If you run out of ammunition, just grab some seeds from the fruit that grow on the trees over there. Now go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you. And boop. Nice. Way. Hup. Nope, nope, nope. Put it away. Cool, blue rupee. Nope. Oh. Whoa! Super speed. Ah! Again, I still need to go and get a shield. I gotta figure out. Oh, oh gosh, I barely made it. See, I gotta get to that temple, but I feel like I can go that way. Can I? I think so. Boom! There we go. Didn't give me anything. Alright. Oh, there's a hidden way back here. There we go. I don't remember seeing that way just coming through here. Oh well. Ooh, I'm tired. Alright. I wonder how I'm gonna find out which way to go this way. Cause like I was over here earlier. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, I had to shoot that thing. When I got over here, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I feel like I have to shoot this thing right up there to get up there. That's why. Yep, it was locked. Cool, I found more Deku seeds. All the 5 that I accidentally shot. Cool. There's more. Sweet. We get another heart. Let me save. What are these things, I wonder? I don't know, but what is this? Statue. Okay. Now I'm going to use my slingshot. Wait, there it is. And we'll do that. Do-do-do-do-do. And put away. And jump. I've got to get a little higher and then... think I can swing? No, I'm too high. I'm not getting the momentum going. Here we go. Back. and forth, and jump. There we go. Cool. I forgot to save. Very important. I don't want to have to do all of that all over again, so yeah, it's very important. I need to save. And then let's go into the temple, see if we can beat it. At least this first temple, it's taking me forever to actually play through it. Yeah, wow! There we go. Cutscene? Maybe? Uh-oh. Who's that? IDK? Looks like I'm gonna get more Deku seeds. Skyloft, that's the name of the area. Oh, I'm in the deep woods. Cool. Wonder how... Yeah, I've never beaten a temple before. This is gonna be interesting. There's a ton of oh! There's... What is that? No! Get away! I'm not gonna be able to hit that. I gotta run away. I wonder though, am I brave enough? Am I brave enough? Let's see. Oh yay. You got a hornet larvae. They're a precious source of protein that comes from a Deku hornet's hive. This material might be good for making something. Interesting. Cool. And now I definitely need the heart. Now I see why there were so many hearts over here. And the Deku seeds. So I guess that's all these things, these plants give me, are the Deku seeds. Because like ever since I've started hitting, or since I got the slingshot, I can't get, I haven't been getting rupees for them. Didn't need that. I'm gonna use the slingshot. You know, just knock it down. And I'm trying to see where there's something over here. Oh well, here. Oh wow. All the way down there. Why would I want to? I mean, other than shooting the honey thing so I don't get stung while I'm up on this thing, there was not really any point doing that. Oh, whoops. I don't have... Whoops. missed. Come on, get the rupee. No more seeds? I'm gonna have to go this way, see if I can get some more seeds. Nothing? Come on, I'm down to 12. I need help. Shortcut. Move. Okay, so that is a shortcut from the beehive, the first beehive. Cool. There we go. Let's see, which way do I have to go? So it's not bad. I feel like I'm progressing. Alright, I came from over there. I'm progressing pretty far. Well, considering. Like, for me, it seems pretty far. No shield. So for me, this is pretty far because... Oh, goodness. What do I do now? Is there a way down there I missed? So I have no shield and... Oh no, which way do I go? And I only really did one look. Yeah, I was just about to pat myself on the back. And then... Can I pick you up? Nope. Oh, I know how I can beat it. Let's see if I can beat it this way. Nope. Nope. Okay. Just gonna... Alright. Let's see. I still come back with 2 lives? Ah! How do I get over there? I've got to use this thing somewhere, I bet. Oh, that's what I've got to do. Put that away, please. There we go. So yeah, not doing too bad considering I only looked up the one thing, but I really only looked it up because I looked it up before. I hadn't had to look up anything else, which is good. So progressing pretty good. Ah, there we go. Dude, just fall. There we go. Good. Not a good time for the capture card to give me a black screen. It's too bad I can't run through this. There we go, made it. Oh, get off me. Were there 2 of them? That's probably why I was struggling. I don't think so. that was interesting. Alright, so let's see, where do I go now? Is that another string? Hold on. Ooh, I can save. Good. I'm gonna save. Okay, so there's that string right there to get me to the other side of that. I'm gonna make it though. Nope. Okay, why does it seem like that should be something I'm gonna try to run at and catch? Does seem like it. Nope. Maybe I have to hit it just right. I think I have to run at it just right. So let's back up some, and there we go. That's what it was. There we go. Cool. Oh, whoa, what on earth are you? You're a mean one. Mr. Plant. Long string. Come on. No. I need that heart. Oh my goodness, my aim is terrible. Alright, I'm gonna have to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is annoying. That is annoying. Game over. Yeah, but this is where I saved it last, right? Okay, good. That's really not bad. Saved it right here last. And it gives me my lives back, so yeah, that's actually not bad at all. So I'm gonna start from way back here. Nope. Missed it. And I keep dodging it. There we go. Ooh, barely. Alright. So now I know that thing is over there. Can I dodge it? Kinda. It's up here. Open. Red rupee. Yay, worth 20 rupees. That was very uneventful. Oh, there's the, which I don't really need to shoot, but why not? Let's put you away. I'm gonna have to get past that thing at some point. Just gonna keep trying this tactic and see if I can beat it, but it didn't seem like I could beat it. There's gotta be a way to beat it. Okay, I gotta get it, don't now. Nope. There we go. Nope. Okay, you know what? Forget you. Hey. No, there's a face I know. Hey, bud. It's Gorko. Oh, hold up, bud. I need to ask you a favor. Can I just do stuff first real quick before I talk to you? I want to try and get... Oh, man, it's not gonna let me. Hold up, bud. to ask you a favor. Alright, talk. I tell you, your timing could not have been better. Look here, I stumbled onto one of these things just now, and it looks like something I have seen in those ancient texts. If I remember right, yep, this one of the things that goddess was said to have left behind for the hero of legend. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought up a name for these things. I have been calling them goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Sure. Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How did it go again? Let me see. Summon forth the light from a heavenly blade, and may that sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. So you got yourself a sword there. What do you say we try a crack? Sure. Alright, come on, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Made of some sort of metal. I wish there was a way to skip the dialogue. Ooh, that was a pretty easy puzzle. And still, no, not looking anything up. Whoa, did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky. I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing you shot at from your sword. Where do you think the cube shot off to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more mysterious. Texts say there are cubes like that all over the land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. Cool. Okay, now I know where you're at. But you still didn't help me find Zelda, huh? There's another one of those, isn't there? You know what that is? So yeah, now I know if I see this thing, I can just blast a cube at it. Cool. And now I can save right here. I kind of want to figure out where that rolled over to, though. Yeah, and this is where I'm going to end the stream tonight. I'm just going to call it a night. I'm pretty tired, so I'm really sorry I haven't really been too chatty. Just, I guess, sleep deprived. I didn't think I was. I thought I was actually doing pretty good, but no, I'm really tired. Tiny Tourney kind of just I maxed out the so yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the stream tonight. Let me see, I can check and see if somebody's streaming that I can just go ahead and raid, but I kinda just don't want to keep raiding the same people, but at the same time I can't raid a whole lot of people. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and raid D Viper though, because I mean he raided me and I've raided him before, so I think I have. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and just raid, even though there's not really a whole lot of people here. But just ending the stream though tonight right here. Let me double check. Let me just make sure I save this. I'm gonna save and quit this time. The same one. Save. And save. Alright, so let me go ahead and figure out how to see my raid button. Here it is. Home, close. It's been fun though. It's been a good night. It was a lot of fun. Thanks to Rynot for following and Julio Clips. Appreciate the follow and the hosts. So I appreciate those. I'm going to send the love over to D Viper and just call it a night. Let's see how he's doing with his Chimchar rating. Hopefully we can send him some luck. So go ahead and start the raid. Have a good night, everybody. Just take care, and hopefully if I might stream tomorrow night, but if I don't, then I might just get some rest. But take care.
tired. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I'm getting tired myself. I have one more drink out of my monster, and then I'm switching to some water here.